I'm Dave Lockinger, Vice Principal at Carlton Comprehensive Public High School. From our school data and looking at things longitudinally, one of the things that we saw that we were missing was students feeling that they had an advocate at school, which was an adult that they could go to and talk to help them with their career planning, course planning, everything like that. So what we did is last year we incorporated something called Homeroom.
So once a week you'll talk about your class plans and that, and what you want to do after high school and what you're going to go into and what your plan is for the rest of your life. Your homeroom teacher can be like someone you can look up to and know that they'll help you throughout your high school career.
Get together like once a week, and in grade 12 we talk about like what to do, like what we're going to do next year and how to like pay rent and apply for university and like along those lines.
It's fun. I mean, she bakes for us, so that's good. We do stuff all the time too. Last year she taught us how to do taxes, and then this year she's been focusing more on my blueprint and trying to get our classes straight just so we have all our credits for when we graduate. Yeah, she's definitely had my back for most of that. So I asked her to use as a reference for my job interview, and she's like, yeah, sure, take this. So.
And like, there's a lot of good conversations in my homeroom, I guess. Even passing in the hallway, she's like one of the nicest teachers I've met so far. She's like, hi, and she'll say hello and she'll do all that stuff. And like, she helps me like even when there's not homeroom, I'll go to her for like help or whatever.
We are seeing an increase in positive relationships between students and teachers as well. I think a lot of that has to do with the individualized planning that we're doing, having students feel comfortable to take the risks and to try different classes and the wide array of course selections that we can do here at Carleton. I think that really helps to increase those and improve those positive relationships. And even starting in grade 9, taking a look at what classes they are able to take, and the student is able to choose and is able to pursue their passion areas. They will have a better relationship with those teachers. They're doing what they love to do and they're learning what they love.
I did notice that it's not just work, it's based on your development in your future careers. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that because sometimes I don't have time to think about that kind of thing.
Right now we're looking at different universities and stuff, like programs within the university.
I think it's pretty cool, yeah. We talk about lots of real life things and stuff that you wouldn't necessarily learn in a regular class.
They only meet for 15 minutes formally a week, but that really gives each of those students their own advocate. In our school data, what we've seen, last year we did 2 surveys. So the survey in the fall, not a lot of our students said that they had an advocate. In the spring survey we saw an increase. And then this year in our fall data, we're really seeing like huge increases, especially in our kids in grade 10 and 11, which shows that the relationship that started in grade 9 is really increasing and really growing as they're moving forward.
I feel like the whole homeroom thing, I feel like it was designed so that she's a teacher that you can go talk to, like basically if you have any problems at all, and she's just gonna be someone you know for 4 years, and she's honestly really helpful, really friendly. And I do feel like if I had any trouble with classes or courses, I could go talk to her and she would help resolve those.
You just go up to any homeroom teacher and they'll like put you under their wing per se, or like they'll like help you through something and stuff.
Yeah, they help me a lot with stuff that I need. If I have any questions, they answer them.
We believe that before you can teach heads, you have to be able to touch hearts. And to learn from someone, you have to have that relationship with them.
I feel like most of the teachers are definitely on the student side.
There's quite a few, lots of the teachers here are pretty open, and you know, you can just have a conversation with them or ask them for some help.
I was kind of shy when I first came there, and I started talking to them a bit, and yeah, I think we've become good friends now. Everybody can like kind of be themselves here, and teachers will kind of like help bring out your best and stuff. It may seem like they're getting hard at you, and sometimes they're just trying to bring out your best.
They really care about all the students and put in the time for them.
We have a lot of different clubs operating within the school. We have a lot of athletics operating within our school. For our students, we really have a no-cut policy. If you want to play a sport or if you want to be involved in something, you can. Our school data showed that a lot of our grade 9s are heavily involved. You know, over 85% of our teachers that are volunteering their time outside of the classroom activities that they're doing really speaks volumes to how much they care in ensuring that students feel that they have a place or someone that they can relate to.
Our extracurricular activities are set up in a way where everyone can be included. So you can literally go into a sport not knowing a thing about the sport and go in and you can learn and build your skills and then become good at the sport.
I feel like I would have tried out anyway, but I found that it was a little easier to do so because I'm not the best player, but I really like playing, so having that chance kind of made it nice.
The thing is, if you have a no-cut policy, is they start to improve, and then maybe they will make the higher level teams that you do have to try out for. If you join a sports team, you will find, or a club, you will find people that you will have similar interests with.
When you have teachers that are working in their passion areas outside of the classroom, I think that really, I mean, when you share a common bond with that student, you share a common interest, and kids get to see their teachers in a little bit of a different light too.
I made a lot of new friends.
We're like a big happy family.
At my old school, we didn't have the opportunity to like do wrestling or football or anything like that.
I feel like between all the sports and all the different clubs, there is something for everybody. It would beat me if you couldn't find some club or something you wouldn't want to do here.
Our students really feel that they belong to this school and this community. Like, being a large high school, it's not something that you can just take for granted that a student will automatically belong.
I just love like how there's so many things, you know what I mean? Just like studios and like books and art and all that stuff. I love that there's so many things to do at Carlton.
I think they're excellent. I think that like all the opportunities you get here, you don't really get at other schools too.
For the people who actually indulge in what the school has to offer, it's pretty good, it's beneficial, and I'm glad it's there.
And our staff are absolutely fantastic at understanding why the student needs to feel that belonging in order for them to flourish.
Sticky notes on the lockers was kind of nice. Like, it really boosted your day up, I guess. Kind of got you going on the first day because no one wants to come back to school, right? So.
I thought it was inspiring because they did it to all the lockers because nobody would take the time to do that. And they did.
It made me feel happy to be there for the first day of school because it wasn't just like arrive and do your thing. It was arrive and like, hey, there's a bit of positivity before you start the day.
On Friday or special occasions, or on the first day of school, our teachers all wear t-shirts that say Carlton and have like different words on them. So I feel that depending on the word, they can like help you connect with that teacher because that word could be how you feel too about school or something.
I've really loved like when they represent the school in that sense, and like those good words are like really helpful. It all really shows the kind of community at Carlton.
So one of the things that we're really proud of with our school data is that we're finding that socioeconomic status is not playing a huge role in how our students value their school outcomes or in how they're interested in or motivated in school. And I think that really speaks to the strategies that we've got in place that students really do believe that they matter. And when we say students, we're saying all students, and we really believe that all means all.
I think it really reflects on how good Carlton is as like a whole, because like the teachers obviously, if they want to put in that effort, it obviously means something. And I feel like doing that, even just for like the new students, really is a big boost of confidence.
I think the people are great in general.
I really like it. There's a lot of friendly teachers, friendly students, and I like the classes.
Again, there's clubs and extra things and backup things and student services and counselors and all that. Even if I don't always use all the services, I know that they're there for me, and that makes me feel more secure in this school.